So I'm just starting a new take-home assignment, and I just recorded a video about what my thoughts are about these take-home technical assignments. And the short answer is they suck, and I'm not a big fan of them. I try to get out of them, but at this particular time in my situation, I'm unemployed. I'm looking for a good gig, and this particular company is requiring it. I'm not going to say who, because it don't really matter. But I'm coming out of a seriously failed technical assignment. I think it's maybe there's some things I did wrong. I'm starting to be more open to that. There's also some things that I think are just BS and nonsensical. So how am I handling things differently this time? Well, the first thing is I'm catching myself from going deep into over-engineering or fixing things in the system they set up right away. An example of that is they have instructions to hard code the API key for what you're doing. And I thought, that's not a safe way to do it. It's going to leave your key out in the open. There's security risks with that. However, I thought about it a little bit more. And on the front end, everything's out in the open anyway, so it's not really going to be secure either way. And furthermore, I choose not to change that. So I just make a note of it. What is it that I found? What is it I might do differently? And why I'm continuing anyways, and how that's different. And there's been at least 3 of these things I caught right away. They could devolve into extra work for me, perhaps penalization by the group who will review it later, or something else. So it's one big change in how I'm approaching this coding assignment. The second big change is I'm giving myself a hard deadline. It's a bit informed by using an agent to review the code base and try to understand what's involved and ask what are the complicated situations, and just having something sane. So I'd like to shoot for like 6 hours or 8 hours. I don't know if it's possible. But I think like around 8 hours is going to be what it is. I'd like to be more 4 or 6. I think I misspoke. But it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to sink into something that's just maybe to get to the next interview step or not. It's a big, big time investment. It reminds me of when I was in graduate school, I was going to maybe teach, and you would spend an immense amount of time on the application process. Very, very involved. All these things you would have to write, like a teaching philosophy, so on and so forth. And it could be the same thing. You don't even get a phone call back. And it's just a big waste of your time. But those are 2 things. So one is assessing my time and the limit that I'm going to put into it, and being very specific about how I'm going to approach this assignment based on what they're asking for and my understanding of the company and what they're looking for. And also just trying to get the work done, because it's just something that's like a gatekeeper. It's keeping me from going through the next step in the process. And at best, I don't know if it will be, at best, it's a vehicle for communication between me and them about my work and my style or how I approach things and what I do. At worst, it's some sort of test where somebody's going to go, like if you've ever written a report in a foreign language and they come back completely circled in red because you make grammatical mistakes or something like that. That would be the worst case scenario. And unlike grammar, it could be very, very opinionated, although grammar can be opinionated as well. And let's see how it goes. I only had like one quick spike, as my AI coach likes to call it. One coding spike so far. And today I'm going to jump into it a bit deeper. But that's where I'm at. Not happy I have to do it, but I just try to move forward, and maybe recording videos like this and talking to people about my experience is a way to kind of squeeze some sort of small value out of the process. All right. Thanks for listening. See you later.